What even is time? Serious question. Welcome to episode 150. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. I have just returned to the basement of the hangar in the Forsaken Airfield. It's the beginning of night. I still have 5 hours and 19 minutes of insomnia. I think I will be protected from the glimmer fog down here. Maybe not. But one thing I just want to double check before I settle in too much, because I might not be going much of anywhere for the next little bit. All right, so we have this bed, not a bedroll, just a bed. And there's more coal on the ground there, and I'm looking forward to actually picking some of that up and having it handy. But the main thing that I want to do is just take advantage of this time to do a couple of things. I mean, I'm not thirsty at the moment because I just drank water. But we have lots of cattails. Also still have some acorns. I might as well eat those, to tell you the truth, but maybe the best thing that I can do at the moment is continue to focus on eating from the stack of things that is taking up the most weight. We were given a ridiculous amount of cattails. Just given. Handed. The game was just like, here, have some cattails, Hadrian. You've been missing them. Oh, wait, no. Stop. Stop. Didn't mean to drink okay. I just drank broth. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't mean to do that. My hand was on my knee because I'm sitting here just commentating casually. I was like, oh, wait, I should hit escape right now. Oh, well. Just drank some broth. It's fine. Hopefully it was tasty. Given that broth is a newer item in the Long Dark, I was not even fully aware that that was a possibility. So I was like dealing with the surprise of like, wait, am I drinking broth? I'm drinking broth. I should probably stop this. Okay. Not thirsty, obviously. Just drink broth. Okay. What else can I do inventory management-wise before I just try to pass some time during this night? Because there's not a lot I can do at the moment. If an aurora starts, there might be something I can do, but right now there's not an aurora, so we'll just sort of try to hang out and see what happens. That's one of the advantages, by the way, of the fact that we are currently heading into night with some, like, amount of restfulness. I'm not ready to just pass out and sleep through the whole night. I may actually have a purpose in being awake tonight. We'll see. All right, so that's the last of the lantern oil there. Only got the one stick from the broken down torch. Inventory is actually pretty well managed at the moment. I've got some extra room. Oh, you know, one thing I haven't done for a bit, probably worth doing, is I think the revolver. Come on now. Oh, no, it's fine. I thought it might need to be reloaded, but it doesn't. So now let's just pass some time. Let's say 3 hours. Listening to background noises. Seeing if perhaps we get an aurora sooner than later. It's Black Rock deja vu, right? Alright, so I'm going to pass time for another hour, and now I'm going to start sleeping. Just for an hour at a time. As much as I would like to take advantage of the sleep inertia, I am still recovering health passively. And of course, I'll recover a little bit of health while sleeping. And there goes the insomnia affliction. 182 days, 10 hours, 9 minutes. How about that? So I'm sacrificing sleep inertia here to see if we can wake up during an aurora, if at all possible. Would be nice. Still have some coffee and some tea. The improved rest, I kind of want to save that now that we're in the Forsaken Airfield and I only have 3. I kind of want to save that for when I have insomnia. So normally I would drink that to try and recover a little bit more health, but right now it's not that high on my priority list. I just kind of want to feel my way through this night. See if maybe, just maybe, the game wants to give me an aurora, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh. Just kidding. The timing on that does not get better Alright then, hold on. Need to watch for wires. Wow. Could not have asked for better timing. Look at this place. Okay, so kind of an important moment here. Let's see, where is the... Yep. Let's see how this does. First of all, I think the... Yeah. Okay, so it's pointing me in this direction here. Let's see what happens. Oh man, I was not expecting that aurora to kick in right now. We don't have a lot of time, but honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with the fact that there's not as much time for me to wander around and potentially put myself at the mercy of predators. Also, I'm kind of liking that I'm seeing... I've got a pretty good view out in front of me at the moment. Never done this before. So I'm a complete signal void noob. I have saved this for the channel. I don't even know if I'm using the right tracking mode, to be honest. I forget what the difference is between the two tracking modes. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Everything is fine. The main thing, again, the main thing I'm liking at the moment is that I'm, like, able to look around me, and I can tell that, like, there are no wolves in the immediate area. Alright, I kind of want to run a little bit. This is a little bit disconcerting, but I'm hoping that wherever this takes me... Whoa, hello. How close am I to this thing? I'm hoping that wherever this takes me... it gives me an environment. It gives me something interior. I'm going to check this hunter's blind while I'm staring at it. I realize that's a little bit ridiculous, but I'm going to do it anyway. Or, you know what? I could always do it later. I'm going to be here anyway. Check for cattails as I walk by. I wasn't able to see any. Okay, wait. Interesting that it almost seems to be changing direction on me. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't see any predators, which is nice. I prefer not to deal with any aurora wolves while I'm trying to do this. Okay, I think I might see some predators up ahead now. That is not making me happy. One major problem at the moment is that I'm definitely losing a lot of health due to being cold. I hadn't really recovered as much as I wanted to before this aurora started. I'm happy that it started, but definitely starting out this episode more anxious than I thought I would. This is really odd. Like, I feel like it's taking me in a circle a little bit. I'm hearing beeping. Yep. All right. This is definitely proximity alert. And it's... it's getting faster. Are you serious? Where? Oh yeah, wolf. Go away. Not hearing the beeping anymore. I'm not seeing anything that I could, like, dig through. Also, the aurora is about to stop because we're going to have sunrise here. So, kind of an unsuccessful first signal void run unless... All right, there's that wolf right there. What in the world? Oh. Got it. All right, so that's for a supply cache, and I got some coal. Okay, so I'm guessing this is for a different function then that might be a little bit more lucrative, but I have got to get back to the airfield because I am not in good shape, and also wolves. All right, so at least I found something there that wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be, and now I really wish I had stopped by that hunting blind. But I'm going to try and make my way back to the airfield as soon as possible. Lost a lot of health here, but I will be able to sleep some. And honestly, I might drink one of the teas just to give myself a little bit more health recovery. But we're in like full tilt exploration mode now. Just to see what else I might be able to find in Forsaken Airfield before the playthrough takes us elsewhere. Really want to try and get back a little bit faster. It is what it is, though. The sun will be rising quite soon. I'm going to go downstairs and pretty much just rest right away. I'm glad that the one bullet that I fired definitely scared the wolf off. I wasn't sure if the aurora would make the wolf bolder, because I do have wolf fear tuned down for this difficulty, which is tougher than Interloper in terms of how, at least I think it's tougher than Interloper. I haven't looked in a bit. Anyway, now I can breathe a little. Wow. That was intense. I need to check the documentation if I've got it, or I might just look at the Signal Void release notes in between episodes, to be honest, to remind myself exactly what the mechanical difference is. But there's a part of me that wants to figure it out without looking it up, you know? All right, so I can hear that beeping as expected. But for now, what I'm going to do is let's just consume a few cattails. That supply cache was fairly uninteresting. I think the blue setting only works once I've repaired everything. I think that signal, I think I have to repair the towers before the blue setting is useful. So I think the yellow setting is for just like kind of fun stuff and surprises that you can find in a zone. And there might be more than one in this zone, or there might not be. Okay, so I could technically drink a tea right now, but I really want to save it. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. It's just, I'm confident enough with the gear that I have at the moment. All right, hypothermia risk is gone. I would rather just save those teas for when the glimmer fog makes my life more difficult. Okay. All right, so that's enough coal for me to carry. Let's drink some water, and that might bring me down close to the encumbrance limit. Also, cattails would do the same. Perfect. Because I'd prefer to have the coal so I can have a nice hot fire as needed. Perfect. All right. Wait. No, I wouldn't be able to pick up another piece of coal with that little room over the top, so let's just head back out and see what we can find. Weather actually sounds pretty good at the moment, all considered. I take back everything I said. This is bad weather. This is weather that's about to get worse. This is about to be a blizzard. Love this. Love it for me. But what I can do with this, there is something I can do with this. I'm going to head back this direction towards the river and explore just a little bit farther down that way while the weather is permitting. And see if I can grab some more cattails. I'll also maybe looking over there, because I don't know if I've been all the way to those buildings right there. So I'm going to kind of veer this direction towards the river. Oh, yes, I have. That's the first place I stopped, actually, when I got here. Because I found that particular shed, and I was very happy about it. Okay, here's the river. Oh, actually, it's improving. Nice. Not getting worse, it's getting better. So the temperature may actually, given that it's noon, this might be a pretty good moment exploration-wise if the weather doesn't do anything funky in the next few minutes. Okay, there's another cattail. Cattail Harvest Simulator returns. And again, what's funny is that this is low vegetation. One of my YouTube mods was like, you should see how many cattails there are on Stalker. I was like, yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Because this is ridiculous. Okay, so we're walking down this way. Of course, when we followed the river here, we came from the other direction. So this is honestly my first opportunity. Oh, interesting. I think I jinxed it. Not as many cattails on this stretch of the river. But this might lead me kind of back in the direction of that hunting blind, which is good. I just need to be mindful of thin ice, because I think what seems to be happening here is the river is widening, so I'm guessing, and if memory serves, I think, well, we might just be able to check the map. Yeah, there's very obviously a lake here. And I'm approaching it. I've seen larger bodies of water, but there's definitely just like a full-sized lake in this zone. Okay, now that I'm not liking the blind corners here. Especially given that I know there are wolves in this general vicinity. Okay, I'm seeing some cattails here in this thicket, so I'll take this opportunity. I think I should be relatively close to that hunting blind if I remember correctly, kind of which way the river goes versus where I wandered thanks to the aurora. Yeah, ton more cattails. This is insane. I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
All right, I'm going to need to start a fire somewhere soon. All right, I'm hearing a wolf kind of off to my right. Let me go ahead and just make a fire right here by this wall. We're going to use no magnifying lens, but we will use a match. Been very lucky with the matches this playthrough. Starting to run low on them.
Come on, little fire.
Well, no, not really. But that is something worth keeping an eye on. All right, I'm going to do 3 pieces of coal, and that should be enough to get it nice and hot. And then, of course, I can also drink a coffee to help warm me up and give me some energy. So I'll do that. And caloric value. And replenish my thirst a little bit, which is nice. 4 hours, 58 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that fire's plenty hot. I honestly didn't need to put that many pieces of coal on the fire, but I just wanted to not worry about it. So I can take a torch, and I'm just going to, since it's so hot, I'm going to just wait by the fire for a second. I will grab these cattails while I'm looking at them. It's kind of a golden opportunity fire because I can hear the wind rolling in already. So I just want this to get me all the way up. And I suppose since I made such a hot fire, I might as well make use of it a little bit. So I am going to have a sprain risk momentarily, but I don't think that's necessarily going to last. Okay. Now this is interesting. For the first time on this river, I've kind of lost the benefit of having walls on either side of me to guide me one way or another. And so things are now a little bit more open. I don't quite know what direction the blind might be in, and I have just enough terrain around me to obscure my view of like looking in different directions and like where might be safe and where might not be. I'm kind of tempted to veer right first because I think that's more in the direction that I want to go. I'm wishing it wasn't quite this foggy. The glimmer fog could roll in any second now. I'm very conscious of that. All right, so this is where I feel like thin ice is probably going to be more of a threat. All right, so I'm seeing some trees beyond there, so I kind of want to try to wander this way. Yeah, this zone is so huge and wide open. I am still seeing cattails, though, which I like. Not that any of you need to be told that I like cattails. That is not a sentence that needs to be uttered on this channel. Okay. Not seeing the hunter's blind, so this has taken me in a different direction than I thought it would, but that's okay. God, I'm still seeing cattails in like every direction. Oh my god. Yeah, there's so many. Alright, this is making me a little nervous. The ice doesn't seem too bad so far. this could get really ugly really fast if the glimmer fog rolls in. All right, I see a plane crash over there. And I remember seeing the plane crash. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make my way towards that while I'm looking at it. It just seems like too obvious of an opportunity. But I think the plane crash was... Yeah, I'm fairly certain if I look back that way, I should find the hunter's blind. Let me grab this cattail while I can. I keep saying that a little bit less fog would be nice, but right now I definitely get the sense. Hang on. I definitely get the sense that there's more of a likelihood that glimmer fog is going to be rolling in out of nowhere than the fog will be rolling out. I don't want to assume that I'm just going to be magically safe. All right, yeah, I kind of want to wander back that way. Let me not lose my bearings too much. Interesting. This is a full... Honestly, if there's a fire striker here, or some matches, that would be ideal. All right, nothing in the back of the plane. Let's try the front. Nothing up front either, sadly. All right, so let's check the other hatch. Okay. Kind of a letdown, but it's okay. Let's... Oh! We found one predator. There's a bear in the distance. YouTube might not be doing a very good job of showing you that, but there's definitely a bear. There's also a cattail, a lone cattail. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go this way. I'm surprised. You know what? Let me not say it out loud. I'll finish that thought in a second. Some of you might know what I'm thinking, but I'm not going to say it. Because already once this episode I've said like one thing, like, hey, I wonder if this thing is going to happen, and then it immediately happens, so maybe I should be careful what I say out loud. Okay, some more cattails here. This is... I remember there being a lot from the first time or two, which is the only time or two that I've been in this zone. But I don't remember there being this many. So the thought I was having, the thing I stopped myself from saying, was with regard to thin ice. I'm surprised with this vast kind of open stretch of lake that I haven't encountered more thin ice. It's nice though. Okay, so I don't quite know where that hunting blind is, because I remember it kind of being interesting. This rock formation seems worth exploring. Okay, torch is gone. I should have chained a torch there, but I'm going to kind of make my way up here. I might be able to see, once I go around the side of this, I might be able to spot the hunting blind. Maybe. Or maybe not. There might not even be anything worth picking up there. I'm honestly at this point kind of using it as a landmark. Ooh, the fog might be clearing.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Either that or I'm just closer to the edge of things. Yeah, I think I'm just closer to the edge.
It's goddamn freezing.
Not seeing any wolves. So that's good. I feel like the blind might be over here somewhere, if memory serves. Oh, there's a deer. Okay. Alright, you know what? I've got to get another fire going, or I'm going to be in bad shape. So I'm going to try and take advantage of this, the protection being offered by the terrain here. Is there a little... Yeah. Yeah. This might be kind of a safe-ish spot. Kind of limits the direction from which the wind can mess with me. I say that and the smoke on the fire immediately starts blowing around. That's rude. Alright, so just one piece of coal that time. And see if that'll get it all the way up to 32. I can always drink some more coffee too. Yeah, so just one was necessary. Although, of course, it is going to take longer to warm me up. There is that. Alright, do I need the coffee? I really don't at this point. I think what I'm going to do is just drink one of these reishi teas. That'll warm me up some. And then I can sit here by this fire and wait for a moment. Can I potentially put my bedroll down here? I can. So I could pass time on this bedroll here. How long is the fire going to last? Yep. For an hour. Pick that up. Okay, so still pretty thick fog, unfortunately. And I am no longer warming up from any beverage, so I want to make sure that I'm at least giving myself that benefit. So let me heat this rosehip tea. I want to save my coffee and save my teas. Herbal teas, to be precise. I know that treatment didn't do anything. I didn't need it to do anything. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to keep going this way. And hope to God that I'm not wandering in an incredibly stupid direction. But I kind of feel like, at least if I'm here, I'm in the general direction of where that blind was. I feel like the blind is kind of this way a bit. Also, I can definitely see... That's because you can't. But we need some sticks, because we don't have all the coal in the world, Jennifer. Alright, so there's a deer out to my right. Man, this fog is oppressive. Okay, maybe that's where the blind is, over there. Yeah, I think so. Alright, I think I see a wolf to my left. Nope, just a stump. If I had a nickel in this series... Yeah, there's the blind. If I had a nickel for every time that a stump had made me, like, double take, worrying or like whether or not there would be a wolf, we'd all be billionaires. Okay, slight exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Alright, so this is where I was. You might recall that I kind of quickly moved through these cattails thinking, or, you know, through these thickets thinking, are there cattails here? Can't quite tell. I'll check later. Actually seems like the fog may be letting up a little bit. Oh, nice. Revolver ammo. Unexpected. Don't need a fire starting book, but I will take that as a means of... Hang on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. I'll take that as a means of lighting fires. Absolutely. A free book is not something I'm going to turn down right now. Okay, well, we are approaching the 35-minute mark for this episode, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, I'm going to keep looking around in this general vicinity and hope that I don't get blindsided too hard by the fog. But I also want to take this opportunity, I might even get it right now as I'm wrapping up here, to see if I can spot the tower in the distance. If I can get a bearing on the tower, I think that's the tower right there, actually. Wow. The timing on that, holy crap. And that's exactly the direction I thought it would be. So I'm kind of getting my bearings a little bit, which is nice. I'll stop this one here, and the next one I'm going to keep kind of looking around this wooded area here, now that I know that I'm kind of... Yeah, there's some deer in this direction. That feels like a safe direction to poke my head in, and that's what I'm going to do. See what else we can discover. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not new here, look for the join button for access to Jenny unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. And comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.